Close on the heels of the college student in Moradabad and her death comes another horrific case from Uttar Pradesh, this time from Pratapgarh. A 13-year-old girl was first brutally raped and then her tongue was allegedly chopped off a day before the trial in an attempt to silence the victim from giving any statements against the accused.
बच्ची के साथ में पहले 22 जनवरी को इसके साथ में रेप किया गया, इसके साथ में बलात्कार किया उन अज्ञात लोगों ने। हाँ, हरिहरपुर के लाल जी का भाई लवलेश जो है, उसने इसके साथ में 22 जनवरी को बलात्कार हुआ। उसकी केस जो है अभी हम लोग को अदालत में चल रही है, जिसमें मेरा बयान हो चुका है। लड़की का बयान जो है 24 जुलाई को होना है। तब ये लोग कल जो है रात में लगभग 9:30 बजे आए और लड़की शौच के लिए बाहर निकली और उन लोगों ने पकड़ लिया, जिसमें 3 आदमी थे। एक लाल जी और उसका जो है एक साथी और जिसका नाम इंदल है, और एक को नहीं पहचान सके हम लोग। इसका जो है मारने की कोशिश, को जान से मारने की कोशिश की और गला जो है इसका जीभ जो है पकड़ करके इसकी जुबान काट दिए हैं। यही इसके साथ में। उसके बाद क्या हुआ? इसके बाद में सर हम लोग पुलिस को इतला दिए, पुलिस आई और एम्बुलेंस को बुलाए हम लोग और जिला अस्पताल में लाए हैं, जहाँ पे इसका चेकअप चल रहा है।
इस लड़की को मैं जो है ये लोग इनका मुकदमा चल रहा था रेप केस का, तो 22 जनवरी 13 को लड़की के घर में लवलेश जो है अपने कुछ अज्ञात साथी के साथ इनके घर में घुसा। लड़की को अकेले पाकर उसको दबोच कर उसके साथ जीने पे ले जाके दुष्कर्म किया। उसके बाद इनका मुकदमा न्यायालय में चल रहा था, विचाराधीन। लड़का जो है लवलेश अभी जेल में बंद है। तो लवलेश का भाई लाल जी इनको 9 तारीख को अपने बयान देके अदालत से आ रहे थे घर, तो रास्ते में रोका और कहा कि मुकदमे को आप वापस कर ले या समझौता कर लें, नहीं तो इसका परिणाम हम बुरा कर देंगे। और उसके बाद ये कहे कि भाई न्यायालय का मामला है, जो कोर्ट देगी वही फैसला होगा। तो इन्होंने अपने कुछ अज्ञात साथी के साथ लवलेश और इंदल एक और अज्ञात नाम है, वो आए। लड़की शौच के लिए अपने दरवाजे के पिछले हिस्से पे गई, तो वहाँ झील है, हल्का सा छुपे हुए थे ये लोग, घात लगा के पहले थे। लड़की जैसे बाहर निकली वैसे दबोच लिए और उसके सीने पे चढ़कर उसकी जीभ को बाहर निकाल के काट दिए और कुछ लात और हाथ से उसको चोटिल कर दिए।
Pranchu joining us with more. Pranchu, have those 2 assaulters been arrested? Has the police taken any action? We've got Ms. Ranjana Kumari also with us on the phone. Pranchu, stay on with us. Ms. Ranjana Kumari, your reaction to this brutality. First the girl gets raped and then the family gets threatened, and just a day before the trial where she's supposed to depose, her tongue is chopped off.
Well, this is absolutely horrendous. This is something which is totally unacceptable. I do not know what kind of a justice delivery system is functioning in UP, what kind of a government is there, what law and order situation is there. This is deplorable, the kind of thing that has happened in UP. This is, first the girl gets raped and now they are trying to silence her by cutting her tongue. I mean, one has never heard of such brutality. We demand that UP Chief Minister should personally, go there, try to, go to the family, find out who these goons are and how they are at large and how they are, this is totally, every time more and more gruesome incidents is coming out of UP. And when we see the kind of law and order situation, when we see the justice delivery system is almost collapsing, failing. Only one thing that the UP government knows at the moment is how to deliver goodies to people to win people's support and I think this is something which is
not just that. It's a 13-year-old girl. The trial is on. Wasn't the police supposed to provide her some kind of protection and observation? And despite the fact that the family has complained to the police that they were being repeatedly threatened.
Absolutely, and they are ignoring these things. They are ignoring these kind of the victims who have totally at the disposal of the criminals, and so that they can just go and cut her tongue. I mean, this is absolutely horrible that what has happened, and person should be responsible, should be immediately the police officers, the district magistrate, the local MLA. All these people should be held responsible, and the police officers should be suspended for what they have done. This is not providing protection to a child who has been first raped, and now her tongue has been cut so that she can't give a statement. This is totally failure, absolute failure of law and order situation in UP. That's what I will say, and I demand that justice must be delivered to this girl. Nobody. We will ensure that women's organizations go and reach there and support and help this girl to get her justice, and at least we'll be able to make a statement. Why they've cut her tongue is because she can't make a statement anymore. This is really terrible.
No, and this is barbaric, isn't it? This used to happen in the olden days. We've not heard of it in the recent past. But imagine the accused kith and kin are so brazen. That means they were enjoying some kind of protection. Or would you want to blame the police for being a little lackadaisical in their approach to handling the entire case and keeping an eye on the accused and his family?
You know, you heard from a minister talking loosely about, to another colleague about providing young girls for his entertainment. UP has become like a, corrupt state. UP has become like a state which has gone down the drains because of the kind of leadership. Certainly these goons had political protection, and that is the reason why they had the courage to go, and police has ignored it. So absolutely, politicians of that area and also the police is responsible for it.
Isn't there a system in place, Ms. Ranjana Kumari, for protection of such young girls who have been brutalized, one, and also to keep an eye on the accused, because the accused is in jail. It's his brother and some other aides who have gone out, stalked this girl, and then gone ahead and assaulted her again.
We have passed a law. We have passed a law to protect juvenile children against sexual offense. We have a total, protection system which has been put in place. I don't think any officer from top to down up to the Thana level in UP is aware of law of the land, and that is the reason that they are not helping the victim to, get protection. They are not helping the victim to get, justice. They are not helping. In no way UP police is totally in a deplorable condition, and I think that they are really have no right to be officers who are there in the district should be suspended. I'm really feeling so angry. I cannot tell you how upset I am to hear this kind of a situation where child has been first brutalized and further the totally barbaric act of cutting her tongue. This is totally unacceptable. What is happening in UP, if anybody, any officer, any politician, anybody is listening to your program, they better wake up to this call and they better start doing something about protecting women and children, and especially girl children in the state.
Do you believe, you said that they are busy doling out their goodies to complete what is promised in their manifesto, but Akhilesh Yadav also promised to improve the law and order situation, isn't it? And to punish goons like these. And that's not happened.
Well, if you look at the condition in UP law and order, whether it is communal riots, whether it is women being raped and molested, no woman is feeling safe. We had heard that one time when Lalu Yadav was in Bihar, the situation of Bihar had become like that, but UP has become worse than that. Because even the goodies that he's distributing, I think one of your media channel only reported that the same laptops had been sold for 10,000 rupees in the market when it was given to these poor people who did not even know how to use the laptops and computers. What is the point? Why to make the whole population of a state, unsafe? Women and girls unsafe, and on the other side you are making them dependent completely. You are playing a politics of some kind of they think they're landlords or something who are trying to patronize the population of UP. It's totally unacceptable situation in UP.
Ms. Ranjana Kumari, thanks for talking to us this afternoon here on Times Now. We'll also, before we move on from this story, play out what the SP of Pratapgarh, L.R. Kumar, had to say.
दिसंबर के महीने में ये 374 का मुकदमा का पीड़िता है। इनके कल एक रात में एक सूचना मिली थी, तो उसके साथ मारपीट किया गया था। तो उसके फेस पे चोट लगी हुई है। तो उनके तहरीर पे 2 लोगों के खिलाफ इनके अभियुक्त अभी जेल में है। उनके भाई और उन दूसरे इसके नाम पे उन्होंने नामजद रिपोर्ट लिखा है और उनके खिलाफ मुकदमा लिखा गया है। मेडिकल रिपोर्ट पे सिंपल इंजरी विद ब्लंट ऑब्जेक्ट का चोट आई हुई है। अभी इस पे आगे मेडिकल बोर्ड गठित कर उसके दोबारा मेडिकल किया जाएगा। इसमें एक आदमी गिरफ्तार किया गया है और आगे की कार्रवाई प्रचलित है। अब वही मेडिकल के रिपोर्ट के बेसिस पे वो ब्लंट ऑब्जेक्ट से इंजरी है फेस पे, और जबान चाकू का कोई इंजरी नहीं है। इसमें मेडिकल किया जाएगा और तस्दीक किया जाएगा और आगे कार्रवाई किया जाएगा।
The police are still not willing to confirm that that girl's tongue has been chopped off, mind you, and they're saying they'll continue to inquire. But what about the protection and future of that girl? We'll leave you with that here. The newsroom up next. Radhika joins you with the latest. Stay with us. Is this the beginning of the end of caste-based politics? The Allahabad High Court bans caste-based rallies in the state. The ruling comes just 4 days after BSP chief Mayawati's Brahmin rally in a bid to woo voters in Lucknow. BSP and the SP welcome the court's decision. No caste-based rallies, says the High Court. Top focus on the newsroom.